Hello everyone, this is Kazo here with another Wi-Fi battle. This battle is against Mander from Poke Nuke. There'll be a link in the description. It's a pretty awesome place. There's a lot of tough battlers there. So he leads off with a Rose Ray and late with a Smurgle. I was hoping it was the Sash variant, but it's not. It's Scarf. So I leave him in because I know he's Scarfed and he's gonna have to switch anyways. So I sleep, and then he sets up Stealth Rocks with the Heatran, and I stay in again. And I go for some more sporing, but I'm still sleeping. He hits me with a Fire Blast. It takes me down to 1 hit point, and I survive with my Focus Sash. And I wake up and put the Heatran to sleep. So now I go for an Endeavor, and he switches out into a Kingdra, and the Kingdra just gets owned by Endeavor. And I decided to go for another Endeavor because I was thinking he might switch out into a Heatran or something to take the extreme speed, but he doesn't. He stays in and finishes me off with a Waterfall. So now I go into Slowbro because Slowbro is pretty awesome physical wall, and I go for a Psychic to finish off the Kingdra, and it actually goes into Rose Raid, and it does a nice chunk of damage to it, which is pretty cool. So I know there's a Leaf Storm coming, so I go and actually goes for Sleep Powder. And I keep this thing in because it's not really much it can do except for just take hits, so it doesn't matter if it gets put to sleep. So he gets put to sleep, and now I switch into Infernape while he goes into a Salamence. So now I go for Hidden Power Ice, and he actually switches out into a Jirachi, which takes Hidden Power Ice amazingly well. He goes for a Trick, and it's not too bad because it tricks me as Scarf, which all I think it does is just makes me outspeed some other things but since I don't want to stay in, I decided to switch into Porygon Z, and the same turn he goes into Vaporeon. So now I go for Thunderbolt, and he protects. So now I go for Thunderbolt again because I know he doesn't have something that can take a Thunderbolt too well, and he goes into Kingdra as Death Fodder. So now he brings in the Rose Raid, and he misses with the Leaf Storm, which is kind of gay. And he just survives the Thunderbolt. So now I go into Luna to take a Leaf Storm, but he misses again. And then I decided to just go into Infernape because that was my plan the first time, to take the Leaf Storm and then go into Infernape. But since it missed, I didn't really want to do anything else. So I just went into Infernape anyways, and it did quite a lot more damage than I thought it would do. And I finish off with Hidden Power Ice because I have Scarf as well, and so I'm faster, and I'm not going to be able to switch in safely again because of Stealth Rocks, so I leave him in and go with Hidden Power Ice, and it does like nothing at all to the freaking Jirachi, and it finishes me off with an Ice Punch. So now I decide to switch into Porygon Z, and I go for a Thunderbolt, I believe. Yeah, Thunderbolt. He goes into Salamence, and the Thunderbolt to the Salamence, and it did enough that I knew it was going to be a 2-hit KO, as you can tell, so I decided to go in Slowbro, and he actually predicts that and hits me with a Draco Meteor, which is a 1-hit KO on the poor little Slowbro. So the Slowbro just gets owns, and now I go back into actually I go into Machamp. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I go into Machamp, and I go for a Bullet Punch, thinking it would kill for some reason, but it honestly doesn't because Machamp just sucks that way, because it's not stabbed and it's not technicianed. I'm too used to Scizor Bullet Punches. But anyways, he outrages, I survive somehow, and I'm able to finish it off because he has Life Orb. So the second Bullet Punch finishes off the Salamence. So now he goes into Jirachi, and I go for a Dynamic Punch, and somehow I survive amazingly, but I get burned, so Machamp gets taken out this turn as well. But it doesn't really matter because he was probably going to send in Heatran after this, even if I did survive, and Bullet Punch wouldn't do nothing, and it would obviously outspeed me anyways. So now he goes into a Sleeping Heatran. I go for a Hidden Power because I thought I gave this thing Hidden Power Ground, but then as soon as I saw Flash Fire, I just remembered that I gave it Hidden Power Fire just for Scizors. And now I have to switch back because it's Scarfed, and then now I go for a Thunderbolt. And I pretty much thought I just gave him the game there, but for some reason, instead of fire blasting me, he decided to explode, and he could have easily one shot Triforce with a Fire Blast, and then taken out Clefable, because Clefable is not that, even though it is a good special wall, a stabbed, like a double stab Fire Blast from a Heatran is not gonna be too well against the Clefable. But for some reason it exploded. So anyways, now it's just a little stall war here. Not really a stall war, it's just a little kill war, I guess, because we're not really stalling each other out. We're just trying to kill each other as fast as possible. And he keeps spamming Surf, and I keep spamming Seismic Toss, and that's pretty much it. There was like no healing going on. I guess he didn't really want to try to stall out. I guess he knew, because since he's toxic, he knows he ain't gonna win the stall war. But anyways, yeah. Yay, Clefable is winning. Clefable is such a beast. Anyways, good game, Mander. It was a pretty fun match. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you like my videos. And if you're looking for a tough battle, come over to Poke Nuke. There'll be a link in the description, and ask for a battle. Hope you enjoyed watching this, guys, and I'll see you next time.